Now we're going to do our lesson 4 on measurement. This is on page 531. Today we're going to use a measuring tool to measure length. Mateo and Allie measure the same pencil. Mateo says it is about 4 paper clips long. Allie says it is about 3 paper clips long. Which child measured the pencil correctly? I see that both Mateo and Allie lined up their paper clips with the end of their pencil. But Allie forgot to make sure that her paper clips were right next to each other and left some big spaces. Mateo is the child who measured the pencil correctly. For today's lesson, you are going to need to make your own measuring tool. When we do this lesson together in school, we usually make one out of paper clips. But not everybody has paper clips at home. So feel free to use the grid squares that I sent home to make a measuring tool. If you have glue or tape, you can put them all together to make a nice long one. If you don't have glue or tape, that's okay too. You can measure them in little pieces. You can just practice putting the little pieces right next to each other when you measure. For today, you are going to measure real objects using the measuring tool that you made. You'll measure, circle the longest objects, and underline the shortest object. So after you measure 1, 2, 3, 4, you'll circle the longest one and underline the shortest one. Now, some of these things are things that we usually only have at school. So you might not have a bulletin board or a desk or a chalkboard. That's okay. You can find objects around your house that you think might be the same size. Maybe instead of your bulletin board, you can measure a television. Instead of a desk, you can measure a small table. Instead of a chalkboard, you can measure a poster or a decoration you might have on the wall. And this is a window. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the next page. Feel free to pause this video if you are not done. For numbers 5, 6, 7, and 8, again, you are going to use your measuring tool to measure the real objects. This is an easel. If you don't have an easel at home, you can measure a shelf, a folder or a book, a chair, and a dresser. You'll measure those 4 objects using your measuring tools. Here is question number 9. Cody measured his real lunchbox. It is about 10 paper clips long. About how long is Cody's real pencil? How long do you think Cody's pencil is? If Cody's lunchbox is 10 paper clips long. Lisa tried to measure the pencil. She thinks the pencil is 5 paper clips long. About how long is the pencil? So I see that there are 5 paper clips here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is that how long the pencil is? No. Lisa forgot to line up the end of the pencil with the start of the paper clips. So the paper clips should have started here and ended here. So we can see that there is 1, 2, 3 whole paper clips and 2 halves. So the paper clip is about 4 paper clips long. And you try number 11 on your own. Use the paper clips below. About how long is the paintbrush? Good job. Save your measuring tools because tomorrow you're going to use them to measure some more objects.